Today on the channel, we've got scrap iron and the anti-armor drone. Hey, welcome back to the channel. Today we've got a good one from G.I. Joe Classified series. We have scrap iron with the anti-armor drone. So a complete set here. It's a deluxe set. It does have the vehicle with it, and I'm telling you, this box is heavy. This might be the heaviest G.I. Joe box, classified, I've ever felt. Is this heavier than the Vamp box? I don't know. It's got to be close. This is heavy. This feels like it has steel in it. We'll have, when we unbox this, we'll have to see what is making this box so heavy. It definitely is heavy. I wish I could tell you how much it weighs, but man, it's got some girth to it. Absolutely. But checking it out, it is number 74 in the series. And this is that plastic-free packaging that we went to for a while. You can see it says so right there, in case you don't believe me. And of course that means no window box. They just have a picture of the action figure that you're going to be purchasing, which it was so ridiculous that they had to do that. Alright, so we have the Cobra emblem right there, and he is Cobra, scrap iron, and anti-armor drone right there. You have his accessories, which there's a lot of blast effects in there, which is really cool. We got a gun, helmet, again, blast effects. This is going to be cool to open up. 74 right there. Good picture right there. Another 74. And the back. There you go. It's kind of got a computer readout of him. It says he's 6.2 inches tall. When I put this up to a measuring tape or my measuring stick, we'll see if that's true. 6.2 inches tall. And you got your warnings, copyrights, labels down here. And other than that, that's about it. We are looking at 4 years of age and over, so I'm imagining these are going to be really rubbery so that the children 4 years in age don't choke on them or poke their eyes out. And it does say right here, warning, choking hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years old. But we're going to get him out of the package because I am super excited to see why in the heck does this box weigh so much. Just shouldn't weigh this much. Oh, and I will mention, I got this at my local Walmart for $17. Yes, it was on clearance. $17. Can you believe it? They were pretty much giving it away. I wasn't going to get it because I'm not, scrap iron just wasn't my favorite guy, but it has this anti-armor drone, so I went ahead and got it. And right in here we've got our plastic free box. It says right here, scrap iron and anti-armor drone, I'm sorry. Cobra emblem right there, 74 right there. The boxes don't make sense because whenever you turn them, they're all upside down. So pretty cool. At least they did that. Our plastic-free packaging, they did that. And let's get the rest out. And what is so heavy? And that is it. Nothing else in there. Set that to the side. And I guess it's just the anti-armor drone that weighs so much. Is that plastic or is that metal? I guess it's plastic, just thick as can be. They are tied in on there. And it's got even the plastic. Look at this. They did even use the little soft cardboard ties there for us to make sure that those politicians do indeed get their kickbacks there in Washington, D.C. And it looks like we got a little bit of assembly. So let's get out the accessories that's in this foot locker here. So how much parchment paper we gonna have? We got a big parchment paper, and then we have another big parchment paper, and there is our warnings, copyrights, labels. Put that back in the box. Set that to the side. We'll get our scissors here. We're gonna cut it right from the top. It's silly, I know. I even keep the parchment paper. So what is in here? This looks like our missiles. Look at that missile, and it is kind of stiff. I'm surprised. Like, not sure why this, what qualifies this to be 3 and over. I mean, I can put an eye out. Why can't we make our guns this hard? But anyways, it's got some writing on here. It says laser guided X04. It looks like laser guided X04 on there. And we got a second one. Same thing, X04 laser guided. So there's our rockets, our missiles. We have these awesome blast effects. Check that out. So this is like our rockets are taking off and leaving that behind, and another one. So that's really cool they give us that. Those have a little weight to them as well. They are plastic, and that right there, oh boy, I hope that is pretty stiff and pretty sharp for especially these smaller ones for the 4-year-old kids, but it is what it is. And then we have, it looks like a controller, so you can remotely set your rockets off. Then we have a pistol. I'm sure that is just Cobra issued pistol. And we have a helmet, complete with built-in goggles on there. And I'm not sure if that's a Cobra emblem on there, but it kind of looks like it. So that's one parchment paper. So what could we ever have in this one? Maybe it's the wheels, the treads, I don't know. Let's find out. Oh yeah, that was the right side. Right. Another parchment. Oh, more blast effects. Cool. More blast effects. There's parchment paper. We'll keep that. Check it out. It's got this swirling look on it. This fire swirling up another fire. Huh. I guess we'll get that put on there on the ground here, and we'll see how that looks. See if it makes it look like our rockets are getting ready to blast off. But really neat. Good blast effects. More blast effects. Look at that. Looks like we'll be able to plug our rockets into these to really make it look like we just launched them. We got some fire behind them and some smoke. So that's really cool. I like that a lot. Nice. All right. Now, we are going to have to cut off our cardboard rope here. One. Again, local Walmart clearance section, $17. I think this was normally $44, I want to say. And I was passing it up. I thought, you know what, 17 bucks, I'm going to get it. I'm absolutely going to get it. All right. Oh, pull him out of here. There's scrap iron. Here's our tank. And I think this is our heaviest piece right here. And I think it's those big, thick rubber treads on there, maybe. Check out the back. That's nice. That's probably the only thing I miss about our plastic packaging. This plastic-free packaging had that pretty good artist rendition on there. Pretty nice. We'll set that to the side. All right, let's see what we can do. Thinking this will just pop right on there. Yep. And I would love, yes, I'm glad of that. I was going to say I would love to be able to sometimes you get toys like this and they snap it on and it does not snap back off, but it does snap back off. That way you can repackage it in your box if you wish, like I do. So there's that. And it does not look like these rotate. That's a little disappointing that our tread does not rotate around. The top, we have this little light beacon here. Not sure what that is. On this side, it says piezoelectric, and it's got some numbers on there. Not sure what that is. And on this, it says Ant Tank 002. I'm thinking that's anti-tank. So he can blow up tanks, get through the tank's armors. And next, we have our blast effects. They just sit right in there like that. I'm going to put this one on this side. That way the writing is, well, that's how it's going to have to go right there. I do believe. I would like to see this blast effect out of there a little more. But that smoke sits way back in here and kind of can't even see it. But it is what it is. But I do like it with the blast effects. And then we got, I'm sure we're going to get some kind of explosions. We've got bombs blowing up all around us. This is going to be firing out of there like this. As that goes, you're going to get some swirling fire. Maybe right like that. I'm not sure if you're seeing this or not, but it does look like our rockets are taking off. And then we got one more. Maybe this will come out the back. Maybe the front. How's that look? That looks pretty good to me. I like that. I really wish the tread would roll, but is what it is, like I said on that. But pretty neat. Now we'll take a look at scrap iron. So here he goes. He looks like he's had a mishap. I like the way that he's got that scarring on there. Makes it look like there was an accident. One of these fireballs, he got a little too close. So looks pretty tough. He's got burnt ear, burnt side. He's got hair on the top of his head, and he kind of looks like Gunther from the WWE, if you ask me. I guess it's that jaw and that that hairdo, but I like that. So maybe Hasbro stealing a little of, or maybe, yeah, Hasbro's stealing a little Mattel's WWE looks here, because that looks like Gunther. Got some sculpted on grenades, a little pocket right there. This vest is not removable, but it's also not sculpted onto the figure. And then he's got this bottom harness with a holster for the gun. So that's nice. Holding his remote. And his helmet. So check, let's see what he looks like with his helmet on. Oh yeah, looks really good. So all in all, this isn't bad. Let's talk about articulation on scrap iron. Head looks, head does not look up. A little bit looks up. So don't ask him to look too far up for incoming missiles. Looks down slightly, side to side slightly. Head, it will go all the way around. Feels like it's removable, but I'm not going to take it off there. Shoulders all the way around. He has the double butterfly shoulders. He has an upper arm cut. Shoulders do go all the way around also. He's got double jointed pinless elbows. Double jointed pinless elbows. He has wrists, a little movement on the wrists. Not a lot. His cuff is stopping a lot of the movement. He's got a hula hoop waist. Waist will go all the way around. He's got, does he have an ab crunch? I'm not sure with that vest. I don't think he does. He does have a hole in his back for a backpack if you wanted to swap out another character's backpack. He has drop down hips, big splits, big straddles. Those drop down hips, you get all kinds of movement on that lower leg. He's got super tight joints. Oh, I could only get one of the joints to turn, but he is double jointed. But man, that lower one does not want to go. Might have to heat him up. Better not break him. So very tight. And he has upper boot cut. Did he have a thigh cut? Yes, he has a thigh cut, and they hide it really well under this harness here. He has, like I mentioned, upper boot cut, and then he's got the rocker on the ankle. Look at that. Ankle got blowed off, just hanging there. And then he's got, look at the pirouetting ability on scrap iron. Do, 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 do. I heard at nighttime when he's not tearing up tanks, he's working at the ballet as a fill-in at night. Is that true? Maybe it is, maybe it's not. But there you go. That's scrap iron. I like him. He's blue, he's red, he's got black. He looks like Gunther from the WWE. And this thing is pretty awesome. Not sure how much you're going to play with this as a child, if you have a kid, or if you're going to play with it. But it's pretty nice. Pretty nice. He does have 2 trigger fingers. So let's get him his gun in his hand. And the gun is in the trigger guard. His trigger finger's in the trigger guard, so that's cool. Fits right there. And then he's got, like I mentioned, his remote to blast. He's got the remote to launch his missiles. So all in all, pretty good. Not bad. I like him. Scrap iron. G.I. Joe Classified Series number 74. Well worth $17. This is $17 is cheaper if he was just sold like this, without all this extra stuff. But I do like it. Very cool. But until next time, oh yeah.